Hey guys. Yo, do you know what I did? Because I knew that this would make the power come back on immediately. And I don't know why, but I just knew it. I began cooking something. I was like, watch, if I begin cooking this, the power will come on immediately. When I'm telling you, immediately it came back on. So just give me 1 second. I have to go turn off the I have to go turn off the oven. And so just give me a minute. I didn't want to just keep you guys waiting. I wanted to let you know what was going on. But Murphy's Law, guys, I knew it. So give me 1 second. I just have to go turn off my oven. I will be right back. I am so angry. You guys have no idea. It may have actually been divine intervention that I wasn't able to stream when I like after I was going to get off the phone with Gaining Ground, because I was so angry at that moment that I may have not been able to keep the stream up because of how angry I was. So maybe the world did me a favor by forcing me to have an amount of time to cool down. So just give me a second. Let me go and turn my oven off, and I will be right back. Hold on, guys. Oh, uh, gas. Do you have an electric oven? I have a gas oven, so my oven will work whether the power's on or off. Do you not have, do you guys all use electric? I hate electric. Specifically, I hate the electric stove top. But anyway, give me a second. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Let me just make sure that I sound okay before we get into everything. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I sound fine. Also, guys, I have a bit of an emergency today when it comes to my computer. I've never done this before, but today's stream, I have a goal of $150 for my computer. For some reason, all of my USB ports are non-functioning all of a sudden. My Ethernet port is non-functioning. I am so worried because I need at least 3 ports to work my job. I need my Ethernet port. I am so frightened. The only reason I am able to stream right now is because the only functioning port is the C. And I, thank God, have a C to USB adapter. So I'm able to plug in this microphone. I don't know what happened to this computer where all of the ports are not functioning. They're not working. This has been since last night. So please, if you can donate, please do. The goal is $150. That's how much it costs so I can get my computer diagnosed. Please support if you can. Uh, I'm going to say that several times throughout the stream. I apologize, but I'm genuinely frightened. I'm genuinely frightened. This means something really terrible for my computer. This computer is everything to me. It's my job. It's my livelihood. It is everything. So please support the channel if you can. And other than that, let's get right into this situation. I have never been more disturbed or disgusted ever in my whole life. Now, I know we have been talking about the problematic nature of the prevalence of people going real life. And for those of you who were there or who watched last night's live stream, where we were trying to theorize, trying to understand what was going on with Yo Mama with his channel. Now, after hearing the clips that I've heard from Yo Mama, I mean from Yaba admitting proudly that she called Yo Mama's wife on the fucking telephone, everything makes a whole lot more sense to me. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch that stream together. We're going to listen together to what she said. And I've got to tell you, like, I see it is so important, especially if you believe in what you're doing online, if you believe in the message that you're sending online. Like, there's a reason why my mother watches my stream, why my man watches my streams. There's a reason why my family is fully aware of what I do on the internet, the types of individuals that I interact with, that I fight against on the internet, because my man made a really good point. My man was like, listen, if someone called me and I had no idea, like if you didn't talk to me openly and I had no idea the type of individuals that you were dealing with on the internet, if I didn't know from your mouth what you were dealing with, who you were fighting against, and I got a phone call saying, hey, did you know that your significant other is exploiting a child abuse case? Any normal human being is not going to even be able to fathom or entertain the possibility that this other adult would be lying about that situation. No rational human being is going to be able to fathom that a rational fucking grown adult would go through the trouble of finding my number to call me up and make me aware of a situation such as that. Do you know what I'm saying? So just put yourself in this woman's shoes, how she probably feels about this situation. No one would believe that another grown adult, meaning Yaba, would be capable of doing something so ridiculous, egregious, inappropriate, all out of, in my opinion, because she's jealous. She's jealous of the success and the popularity that Yo Mama has garnered from connecting with the LolCow Live show. She's probably so fucking salty that Keem paid your mama $1,000 when Yaba brought over and injected large portions of her larger audience, and all she got was $100 super chat. The jealousy, the envy, the anger is so apparent. That's the reason why she made that phone call. Her intentions were to silence and to scare this family. And very unfortunately, it looks as though she has successfully done so. It looks as though Yo Mama is going to walk away from this situation. Can you imagine? And I understand completely with the type of people that we're dealing with who are willing to reach into real life, to threaten fucking families, to lie, to do all of the things. I do not begrudge this family of saying to themselves, hey, this just isn't worth it. This message isn't worth it. The money you made isn't worth it. Like, I am so disgusted. I can't even fucking believe it. Let's just get right into it. Let's react. I want to hear it straight out of the fat fucking cow's mouth. Let's listen together. I'm telling you guys right now, I need to practice such an insane level of self-control because of the rage that I am feeling right now. I can't even tell you. I can't even fucking describe it. Let me share this. We're going to watch this together. Oh my, I need to make sure I contain myself because this one needs to stay up. This video needs to stay up no matter what. I need to make sure that I keep a lid on my goddamn mouth. Oh my God. All right, hold on, guys. Here we go. What kind of title is this as well? Foodie Beauty refuses to his, and this is another thing. Why the need to use his government fucking name? She is such a fucking animalistic, disgusting fucking disgrace of a human being. I never even knew his first name. And now she is going out of her fucking way to not only seek out his fucking wife's information and make a phone call to tattletale on him because she can't handle the truth that he speaks in her fucking direction, but now she's going to purposely use his government name. Like, these are the makes of the most, like, I can't believe those in the audience that really think that Shantel is a worse person than Yaba and her fucking wife. Like, we have crossed over into a different realm of fucking ridiculous, disgusting, animalistic pig fucking behavior. Oh my Jesus.
Time no see. Hope everything is well. Kimberlina, hello. Chin's fat eyelids. Hey, hey, hey. Exactly, Lena. Good to see you. Girl World is on fire. It sure is. Hey, unknown poster. Show Nuff, hello, hello. Nice catching a live while on vacation in the same time zone for once. Oh, that's exciting. Good to see you, hun. Oh, that's awesome, Toots. Well, you all have a good day. Hippieista, hello. Extremely extreme obese. That's a lot of weight in that chat. You got her drop. You got Shantel. You got Amberlynn. Who else? Hey, Camels again, Shantel. Watch those two losers will get together. Are you talking about Amberlynn and Shantel, DG? I really feel this is how you know Amberlynn's fucked up, right? She's really fucked around from everything that's going on with her exes and everything. One thing that Amberlynn...
All right, I'm going to skip around a bit. I really don't want to hear the fucking same old, her fucking obsessing about the fat women who she's really pretty much the same size as and way more egregiously fucking disgusting of a human being. So I'm going to skip around until we get to the portions that I want to hear about.
And doesn't tell. So chat, too big old hefty about always good to see you. Ever heard of that? Oh, it's...
And thank you so much. I just received a donation. Let me read. Let me see if they wrote a message. Thank you so much for your generosity. We are now in this particular live stream. I'm going to give you guys a rundown because there is a goal today of $150. So I'm going to tell you where we're at. So right now, thank you to this person's generosity. You didn't leave a message and I don't know your name in chat. I just have your real name, but thank you so much. The goal is now $125. So that is the new goal. Thank you so much for your support and your generosity. Let's continue.
Hand, foot, and mouth. I have heard of that. So I'm not working. Lots of love to you and your little one. One of my kids, who had that? I want to say it was Bacon. And I remember I was like, what, does he have the measles? Is that chicken pox? Like, why does my son have dots all over his entire body? I was like, oh my God, so I'm freaking out, calling a doctor. They wouldn't even let me bring him in. They were like, nope, you just gotta wait that shit out. There's nothing there's no medicine, there's no cure, there's nothing. I was like, what? I've never heard of this before. The hamburger has fallen on hard times for sure. Shit, I think I had that in like second try. I don't think everything is how it seems with the Jovan situation, okay?
Here we go.
Listen, I made it pretty clear to Jovan. Let me break it down to you like this, okay?
For those of you who are unaware, Jovan is yo mama. I hate it that I have to even participate in using his government name. I hate it that she made sure to use his government name in the fucking title of this video. In my opinion, it is a way to further antagonize and threaten him from afar. I am so disgusted that this is allowed to fucking continue and that it is celebrated and supported both financially, and I can't even handle this anymore, guys. Fuck. I'm telling you, it's so funny. Villain era, I'm about to be forced into the fucking Pistachio villain era. Cause let me tell you something. I'm a good person. I'm a moral person. But y'all never seen me when I don't give a fuck anymore. When it's about vengeance and when I'm trying to win a fucking war. Y'all ain't never seen it when I've got to that level of fucking anger. I'm going to try to contain myself, but whoa, Nelly.
I don't watch Jovan's content, right? So I think, who was it? Hey, Chen's Wasta Crimes. Have a real life going on, so we'll be in and out while getting ready. Hey, girl. Happy Friday, fatties. Love y'all. Love you too. Thank you so much for the support. Good luck with whatever you got going on today.
Listen, I'm telling you, you guys, you don't want to see me in my villain era. You don't want to see it because as nice and as rational as I can be, I can go to the absolute other end of the spectrum and be the evilest fucking bitch you've ever seen and could never imagine in your whole life. I'm telling you, don't prey on my villain era. It's not going to be good for me or for anybody. I'm going to try to keep it contained. But man, it's a burbling.
She never started a fast. She never fast. No. Look at Carrie. Carrie's like, don't distract her in the chat. Let her talk. Let her talk. So listen. Hey, Acid Girl. Good to see you. I don't watch Jovan's content. If anything, I'll click in to see if he's playing one of my videos. I will mute that shit just so I can go make that shit private because I think that shit's hysterical, right? So,
oh my God. Thank you so much, No Name. No Name, I'm gonna take this off screen. No Name, thank you so much for your generosity and your constant support of this channel. I'm going to take this banner off screen. Guys, can we please get some green hearts in chat for No Name? No Name just made it, so the goal has been reached. The goal, so I can get my computer diagnosed, has just been reached. Absolutely. Thank you so much, No Name. I am so grateful for your generosity and your support of not only me, but of this channel. Can we please get some green hearts in chat? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, No Name. You are truly the best. Ugh. Thank you so much. Now we can just focus on the topic at hand. Thank you again. Thank you so much. I'm going to cry. You are so amazing. No Name is the best. And thank you also. I never want to downplay everyone else who donates. I am so appreciative of everybody who donates. And I'm appreciative of all of you guys who continue to come back and donate with the most valuable thing of all, which is your time. And I'm so grateful to have found this small group of like minded individuals who agree that going real life is out of the question, that it's crossing a line. I'm so grateful to have found you guys. So thank you so much to everybody, to all of you. But let's continue. And thank you for bringing me back from my anger because I was boiling. And that act of kindness just brought me back to my baseline and back to reality. So thank you for that as well, No Name. Thank you for bringing me back. Yes, we really do, Belinda. Belinda says, we got a good clan, laughing at. We really do. Like, I am genuinely proud of the little community that we have all built and cultivated together. I'm so proud. And I wear it as a badge of fucking honor. Those who hate us, those who want to silence us. It is an absolute fucking badge of honor to be hated by these people. Yick. Ugh. But let's keep going, guys.
I believe it was AK and Alex that they were reviewing Snifford one day. And he kept saying, calling me homophobic because I don't go after Jovan the way I attack him over that shit that went on in my family, right? I was like, what does he mean by that? You know, like, what exactly does that mean? Are you telling me that Jovan's over there making content out of that shit? Well, lo and behold.
Wait. Guys, I have to rewind it a little bit. I need to rewind a little bit because I wasn't listening with my full brain to what she just said. So I'm going to go back a little bit.
He is, and he have there to see if he's playing one started a fast. She never, we're all happy Friday fatties. Love y'all. Love you too. Thank you so much for the support. Good luck with whatever you got going on today. She never started a fast. She never fast. No. Look at Carrie. Carrie's like, don't distract her in the chat. Let her talk. Let her talk. So listen. Hey, Acid Girl. Good to see you. I don't watch Jovan's content. If anything, I'll click in to see if he's playing one of my videos. I will mute that shit just so I can go make that shit private because I think that shit's hysterical, right?
Stop.
So, I believe it was AK and Alex.
She's such a liar. She doesn't watch his content because she can't handle the truth and the valid criticism that Yo Mama throws in her direction. To act like his content is garbage, like not only does he make valid criticisms in her direction and everyone else's, but he's funny and he's talented. And I'm so disgusted, guys. You guys know how much of a big fan I was of Yo Mama, of his channel, of his message. You know how grateful I've been to have somebody rational speaking these things. It was such a breath of fresh air. I have never been more sad or disappointed at the success of silencing somebody by these nefarious fucking means ever before. Like, I am genuinely fucking upset and angry.
That they were reviewing Snifford one day. And he kept saying, calling me homophobic because I don't go after Jovan the way I attack him over that shit that went on in my family, right? I was like, what does he mean by that?
Wait a minute. So now are you trying to tell me this sounds like she's trying to blame Gaining Ground for what she did for calling Yo Mama's wife? Is that what she's trying to get out right now? Oh my God.
You know, like, what exactly does that mean? Are you telling me that Jovan's over there making content out of that shit? Well, lo and behold, he is, and he has been for a long time. I had no idea. Nobody tell
you had no idea. Blow it out your ass. This is just an attempt to blame gaining ground for you reaching into real life and making the decision to tittle tattle to his wife because you are jealous and you can't handle your own fucking truth. You are such a pathetic, thin-skinned fucking embarrassment to everybody around you. Yikes.
Tells me shit, and I don't go sticking my nose in shit, right? She has shingles 3 times in what's CP? Hippie peas.
Absolutely.
Hey, Michael.
I could not agree with you more. Jarella says she keeps saying his name as an intimidation tactic. We know your name and your wife's name. Look at what we know. I could not agree with you more. This is disgusting. And I am going to make it my mission. I have sat back on the sidelines because I didn't give a fuck. Guess who I'm reaching out to? I'm going to make it my mission to reach out to Keemstar specifically and make him aware of what has been going on, what this person is willing to do, the kind of person that Keemstar platformed. I'm telling you, I am done sitting back and just not giving a shit, aloof. No. Now Pistachio is going to actively fucking try. You better fucking, you're going to regret the day that you made me actually give a fuck. Mark my words, motherfucker.
Well, good to see you. You like the thumbnail? Thank you so much. Who's Jovan? Jovan, Joe Mama. Right, missing mimic. You need to make the right eye smaller on the mask. Listen, that was just thrown together. I was debating on masks this morning.
This for a second?
Yes.
I want to talk about this for a second. Let's talk about the cat situation. And by the end of this stream, before the end of this stream, I will make sure to find that clip so we can listen to it together. Let me tell you what signifies to me that what he was saying in that clip was definitely a joke. The evidence to me is the fact that, one, who the fuck would laughingly and smilingly admit to kicking a cat so hard that it resulted in the cat's death? Number two, and most importantly of all, the evidence that shows me that it was definitely a poorly thought out, cruel joke was, who has a funeral for a cat? He talks about a funeral for this potential fictitious cat and not attending said funeral because he may have been responsible for it was a joke, obviously. Who has a fucking funeral? Like, I'm telling you, anybody running with this narrative that he legitimately kicked a cat, they're doing it because they just don't like Yo Mama. They don't like the message that he was spewing on his channel. It is so obvious if you listen to that clip, and we will together, that it was a poorly thought out, cruel joke. It is so evident to anyone being fucking honest with themselves.
Jovan and Slow Mama. Hey, Mama Shug. Good to see you. Hello. Hey, girl says, hey, sorry, I didn't watch him to know. So that's really what it came down to. I had no idea, right? Hold on. Christy, did I miss your gifted memberships? I feel like I did. How did I miss that? I seen you renewed your memberships. I didn't know you gifted memberships. I'm so sorry. Welcome, all new members. Let me play the song. Welcome, all new cult members. Drama Beast says, love the thumbnail. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Lisa Simpson. Sam says, thank God for Snifford crybabying about Jovan talking about that shit, or we would not have known. Jovan, you can thank Snifford for what happened to you. Okay, so all of this happened by chance, right? And yes, so once I found out that he was over there using that shit for content.
Yes, he wrote on his Twitter, he confirmed that it was a joke, that it was him trying to work out new material for a stand-up routine. I believe him. I believe him because he has shown to be pretty morally consistent. He has spoken against animal abuse a lot. And I'm telling you, I think because the first time I saw the clip of him talking about the animal, the cat situation, I saw only the very beginning, an edited down portion of it where I didn't get the entirety of what he was saying. And I can understand those of you who saw the same clip, the first clip that I saw, where because the first clip I saw, he only talks about kicking a cat that was attacking him and that he kicked it so hard, blah, blah, blah. But then it cuts off. But then later, I saw the unedited entire portion of that clip where he goes into the funeral, and it's so evident that that it's a poorly thought out attempt at a joke. And I promise you, I will find that clip before the end of this stream so we can watch and judge together.
I told that motherfucker, I was like, I'm gonna call your wife. Like, I don't know why you thought that I was fucking just blowing smoke when I said that. And then the more
Why would you call his wife? Is he a fucking infant? What is wrong with you? This is the reason why I don't condone going real life ever at all for any fucking reason. But this is the reason why Yaba has no fucking ground to stand on when people decide to reach into her fucking real life. She reaches into other people's real life willy nilly like it's the thing to fucking do. And she does it for such obvious fucking reasons, jealousy, and to try and silence others and to try to intimidate. Like I can't believe this type of individual has the fat fucking goal to make her entire channel calling out other women for being allegedly terrible people. Like, we are officially in fucking Looney Tune land, y'all. I can't even handle it.
content I watched, and the more he talked about that fucking shit that happened to my family, well, the hotter I got. So what day was it? I'll tell you so we can keep a timeline. And all this shit just happened to happen at the same time. Let's see here. It was Monday. So Monday is when I had the conversation with his wife. Hey, I'm Cat Lady. Thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. You like the new song, Mango? Thank you. So anyways, I just picked up the phone and called his wife. I found her number. Honestly, I found her number through her work website.
Oh,
so I called her up. And she was like, hello.
I can't believe that she's so proud to admit this. And she's the one out here making false stalking allegations towards Negs. Like, you looked up her work information to make a phone call at her motherfucking job? Bitch, everything you get, you fucking deserve. All of it. What is wrong with you? All because you're jealous? You're jealous that he was more popular and more successful on a fucking locale live stream and got paid 1,000 when you got paid 100? Because you can't handle the truth that he tells about your fucked, hypocritical, egregious, fucking immoral actions? You are so pathetic. You are so weak. You had a fucking tattle to his wife. And this is, I'm telling you, to anybody listening who has a channel, who has a message that they share on the internet, make your family and your loved ones aware of what you're doing, of your position, of the caliber of people that you're dealing with. If anyone ever tried to call anyone in my family, they would immediately know what the fuck is going on and give you a hot piece of their fucking mind and call the police, because it is not a game to play in New York to make unwanted fucking phone calls to somebody's fucking home. Look up the laws in the state of New York, motherfucker. I dare you to call my fucking family. Do it. Let's do it and record it. It would be the best show on earth. Yuck.
Like, hello, are you Javon's wife? And she was like, who is this? I was like, well, I'm somebody from YouTube. Are you aware of the content that your husband does on YouTube? And she goes, no, I'm not. I don't watch his stuff. So basically, I just broke it down to her, told her everything that was happening. And I even told her, I said, look, dude, I don't care if your husband talks about me, but what he doesn't.
And see, this is I was talking to my man and my mother about this situation. Absolutely. Who would ever assume that somebody would go through another grown adult woman mother would go through all of this trouble for the reasons that Yaba is actually doing it? Of course, somebody that is not in the know of the delinquents that is fucking Yaba is going to take what this other adult is saying seriously. That I can't, I'm so disgusted.
Doesn't need to talk about is the tragedy that happened in my family, right? Like she couldn't believe it.
The tragedy that you continue to exploit the child, the victim, that you continue to shield yourself from valid criticism with. Did you tell his wife about that? Did you tell his wife how you tried to use your tragedy and that victim's fucking experience as a poor me victim situation to fucking grift on the internet? To use that child as a personal fucking shield? And to use that fucking monster pedophile as your own weapon against those who criticize you validly? Did you tell her the truth? Or did you tell her the lies that you tell yourself so you can fucking sleep at night?
The first time she hung up the phone, and I was like, okay. And then she called me back. She was like, well, who are you again? And so I told her. And she said, so what happened? And so I broke it down to her. And I said, look, you ain't got to take my word for it. I said, I'll send you everything you need. So she said, okay, send it to me. And that's what I did. I texted her all the videos, all the clips or whatever. Because she told me, she said, I don't watch his content. I don't know what he talks about on his channel. So that right there told me everything I need to know.
See, that is, in my opinion, that is the only mistake that Yo Mama made. And this is why I say to everybody watching, if you make content like this, if you have any dealings with this fucking community, you need to make your family, your close, the people who are close to you, you need to make them aware of the situation. You need to make them aware of the potential of them, of your lives being reached into by these sick fucks. You need to make them aware of what, like, just the potentiality of what may happen. And I do not begrudge this family of maybe having a conversation, and I don't know this for a fact, but I do not begrudge them maybe having a conversation and deciding that none of this is worth it in the long run. And in my opinion, that was the goal. That was Yaba's goal. The goal is to intimidate this family, this woman, this wife into silence, into silencing her husband. I am so fucking disturbed.
No, right? And so it just happened to happen like the next day, Garlic Bread drops his first video, right? If you go back and you watch Joe Vaughn's first stream after that phone call, you could tell that he was off. And you know what was so funny? He wouldn't even mention my name. And he started to take down some of the videos where he had talked about that shit in it. And you could just tell like he had a talking to. And then like the next day was when Garlic Bread started putting out those videos. So I just forwarded those over to his wife or whatever.
And here's another thing that I really think is disgusting. The fact that she's trying to talk down on him and say, oh, he definitely had a talking to. Yeah, any good man is going to respect what their wife feels, about a situation when it comes to bullshit online. It's not that serious to anybody but you obsessed fucking freak. Are you proud that Shantel, that hating Shantel, keeps your family and house and home, that it keeps food in your children's belly, that you need to obsessively hate this woman and make yourself look like the worst fucking hypocrite ever? and participate in reaching into real life, calling CPS on fucking people, making fake fucking court cases of stalking against people. Like, are you proud? Do you think this is the age of the internet? Do you think your children are going to be proud of who you are on the fucking internet? I weep for those children. I weep for the potential that their friends ever become aware of the online activities of these children's fucking parents. Like that alone. How selfish are you? Fucking disgusting.
So she could see all the fuck shit that was going on his channel. And so all of this copyright bullshit that he's trying to claim, saying that people took him down, that's all bullshit. That's all lies. Because here's the fact of the matter, is that he's got himself a good woman. She is the man of the house. He doesn't work. He's unemployed. That's why he was so quick to take his channel down, because he got told by his wife to take that shit down. Mm-hmm.
And if that is the truth, if that is the case, that is something to be respected. A man who respects his wife and her feelings about a situation and will completely forego his online hobby because of his wife's fear or whatever the case is, that's a good man. That's a good marriage. That's a healthy fucking relationship. That is not something to criticize or look down upon somebody for. I can't stand it how these people look at the world, look at life, look at relationships. It is so representative of who they are as fucking individuals.
You shit herself. Hey, girl, not your dear good friend Jovan's wife. Yeah, for real. I got her phone number stored in my phone under Jovan's wife. Listen, you can say whatever the fuck you want to about me.
That
you can
is
say what
so sick. And she is making it clear that she's not only did she reach into real life, stalk his wife at her job and make that phone call, but she stored her. That is now a contact stored in her cell phone, just in case she ever has a grievance and she needs to make another phone call to his wife. These are threats. These are intimidation tactics, and I am so disgusted.
whatever the fuck you want to about Sam, but there is a line. Why in the fuck are you using what happened to me and what happened to my family as content on your channel? Not just one time.
Why are you using that victim who is a 4-year-old child as your own personal shield against valid criticism on the fucking internet? Why did you use that fucking monstrous pedophile problem, may he burn in fucking hell, as your own personal weapon against others before the world knew how he had fucking victimized a child? Why was your first thought when you found out this information to not go and care for your own children, but to stream and talk shit about Shantel? You are the problem here. You can lie to whoever, but we all see you. We all fucking see you.
Tom, this dude, I had no idea. I had no idea how deep in this shit that he was, where he was using that shit almost daily as a gotcha to talk shit about me. Yeah, she pulled the plug. She pulled the router. And all that shit just happened to happen. Like, that's what I'm saying. I contact her. Gorlick Bread drops his first video, then the second video, then the third video, and then Jovan is talking about he got copyright strikes. No, he had to pull that down. It was either you pull your content off of the internet, or probably you're going to have to fucking find a new wife, is how I'd imagine it went down. That's right. Hey, Solis.
I can't believe she's laughing about this. I can't believe she's trying to criticize with this. Any family, this is how I picture it probably went down. After this phone call, I would imagine that they had a long conversation and that Yo Mama made his wife aware of the type of people that he's actually dealing with and their history and what they're capable of. And I would imagine that is when the wife was like, oh wow, oh, wow, this is not worth it. This is not worth it. They now have access to my private information. They have access to our government name. He's been doxxed long ago. I would imagine the conversation went something like, these are dangerous, dangerous people, and it is not worth it. This message is not worth it to put our family in this particular line of fire, because these people have no line in the sand that they're not willing to cross. This is not indicative of yo mama being the problem. This is not indicative of this shows, this proves that Yaba is the fucking problem. And she will intimidate, she will reach into your real life, she will fuck with your family, she will fuck with your children, she will fuck with your marriage to silence you, just because she can't handle the truth. She can't handle the fact that he was garnering success with a larger audience in terms of lolcow live. And I'm telling you again, I'm going to make it my mission to make sure that Keemstar, that somebody who you rubbed elbows with a larger audience, knows exactly what the fuck you've done, what you do. I'm telling you, you made a huge fucking mistake here. I have sat back and not given a shit. I've been busy with my own life. Now I give a shit, bitch. Now I fucking give a shit. You're gonna fucking regret this day, this fucking decision. Oh.
The thumbnail is hilarious. Look forward to every morning with you. Yaba in the support group. Love y'all. Jovan is trash. Agreed, Solus. Thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. You thought what was garlic bread? The reason that he made his channel private? Well, that's the thing. I was like, the thing about Jovan, he's a narcissist, okay? He would have stayed here and tried to slime his way out of that shit with the animal abuse, with the cat abuse, with everything that he's been exposed for recently. He wouldn't have left the internet. He would have kept doing what he was doing, and there would have still been people over there supporting that bullshit, and he knows that. He didn't walk away.
I can't even believe the fucking dishonest, audacious, fat fucking nerve for her to act like, even if all of those things were true, they don't even begin to fucking line up to the factual fucked up things that Yaba and her fucking disgusting wife are legitimately guilty of and proud of and continue to do, if not on a monthly basis, a weekly fucking basis. Like, I can't even fucking believe this shit.
Because he got exposed from shit. His wife pulled the fucking plug on him, as she should, out there embarrassing her while she's at work making money so that bum bitch can stay at home and play on the internet. He's done convinced her that he's some comedian and soon to be a YouTube superstar. And I'm sure he used all that Keemstar shit to even make it seem like more. Just give it time. Just give it time. It's about to happen.
Here's another thing too. Dove Kitty says, what? She's jealous of P's donators? No, it scares her. It scares her that people support me. It scares her that people support this channel and my cause enough to donate generously. And here's another thing. Here's another decision that I just made. I am now going to turn everything on my channel. I'm going to turn on super chats. I'm going to turn on memberships, because my goal now is to reach as many as possible. I'm going to start walking the YouTube line. I want to build a larger audience. I think the message and the truths that I tell here, I think it's important that we reach the largest audience possible. So things are about to change, guys. Things are about to change a whole lot. The worst thing you could ever do is make me give a shit. And you just fucked up, because now I care a whole lot. I care a whole lot. Now the goal is to grow the channel, make alliances with those who can further my fucking message of truth. Oh, you're going to regret these decisions, bitch. You have no idea.
And babe, you know, I don't need to go get a job right now. Just let me keep doing my YouTube. These bigger people, they got millions of subscribers and they want me to be employed by them. Full throttle. Thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you.
Oh, hold on.
When it comes to that shit,
Hold on, let me check. Potato, you said you donated? I'm sorry. Hold on, let me check. I'm sorry. I'm going on such a rampage. Oh my God, dude. Thank you so much, Potato. Where are you? Let me throw you up on screen. Potato just made another really generous donation. First of all, Potato, thank you so much for your generosity, but also thank you for supporting this channel and because we just know Yaba's watching and she's probably pissed the fuck off that I just received another very generous donation. So thank you on so many fucking levels. Eat that, bitch. This tiny channel has people supporting generously. And this is me not even half-assing the shit. Can you imagine what this channel could turn into when I actually give a good goddamn? When I'm actually trying? Oh, yeah, but just you wait and watch. Just you wait and see, bitch. Yeesh. Tweet about that, pig.
shit, I don't. There are so many other things that you can use to talk about me on the internet that you don't have to resort to talking about anything that revolves around that. That's wild. That's wild. For that long, especially, that shit came out what? July 2024. We are setting in March 2025, and he's still making content out of it? No, no, sir. No, I don't think so. The wife was such a sister for saying fuck that. Yeah, KK. She listen. His wife was very nice. She was very polite. She listened to me.
Of course, because she's a good person, unlike yourself. She's a regular, rational, fully functioning adult. I'm sure that this good woman could never fathom the type of depravity that you're slinging on YouTube. So, of course, she was kind and respectful to you. She's not a pig like your fucking wife.
And she took action. And you know what? I respect the fuck out of that. Because if that was my wife and my husband while I was at work every day talking about shit like that, fuck. That's crazy. Anyway, so there's that. Y'all can sit on that one and think about it. It is unreal for sure. Hey, Miss Ann, good to see you.
Yo, how funny is that? Breezy's Poo Squirt Mark said she's watching. She basically made a tweet saying that the donations they're sending, they hope you OD. Bitch, hope in one hand and shit in the other. See which fills up first. You know how many things I've been through in my life? If the fucking drugs couldn't kill me, you think your fucking tweets are going to? Fuck you. I'm here to stay, bitch. Sorry to tell ya. Fucking pathetic.
You, Katie. Miss Ann, you see I'm finally out of jail? I seen I got a few DMs to respond to. I will. He's a loser. That's right. That DG, I don't even know if Keemstar cared for real. He's doing his own thing. Ghastly, I agree. But you know what? That's the thing. Like, women are loyal. They are loyal to a fault. You know, I've been guilty of that. I've been that loyal, stupid bitch before, you know? Especially when you have a family.
You're that stupid bitch now. Your wife is bought. You purchased your wife. You saved a hoe from a fucked up financial situation. She saw you coming. She used to hate you. She used to fight more egregiously than you and I fight. And then all of a sudden you decided you liked pussy because she was probably throwing compliments your way because she saw a fucking payday and you were more than happy to fucking accept because you were that lonely and pathetic. You bought your fucking significant other. What do you think if the money goes, if the YouTube fucking Shantel fucking grift goes, you think that bitch is gonna remain by your side? Think again, bitch. It's the money. All you need to do is look at her fucking history. Her history is rife with financial fucked up ridiculousness until she met you, until Shantel is keeping you both in fucking house and home. Thank your boss, bitch. Shantel is your god. And do you hate her? You should put a fucking deity fucking poster up and worship her on the nightly. She fucking changed your life. Without Shantel and the hate that you spew, you would be working a minimum wage job at fucking McDonald's. Fucking ridiculous.
Family. Guppy, fuck around and find out 2025. Thank you so much for the support, hun. So there's that. And with that being said, we're going to move on. Where do I want to start? I think I want to start with Chantel's video from this morning or from last night where she quits her water fast because that shit is very, very telling. Hey, Miss T. Beggy says she thought Yo Mama was getting in with Keem so he could expose Girl World, you and Sam. These people are so pathetic. What are you exposing? Are you... Miss T, and see, that's why Beggy is in the position that she's in, which is absolutely nowhere on YouTube. She's delusional. They're all delusional when it really comes down to it, hun. They're holding on that shit that happened to my family as eventually when the right people find out, it's going to run me off the internet like all that shit ran Yo Mama off the internet. It's never going to fucking happen. Because nobody looks at that and thinks, oh my God, these people are such trash because that shit happened to them. Can you even fucking fathom that? I can't. And I can't get down with people who think like that. Misty, thank you for your support, hon. Jasmine said, good job fighting for those kids' rights. Hats off to you, Yaba.
I can't believe people support this and go along with this fiction, all the while coming together to point their fat fingers in Chantel's direction and say what a terrible fucking human being she is. This is fucking loony shit, man.
Also, respect to his wife and Samantha Jean. Stop ignoring me saying, I miss you. Jasmine, thank you so much for the support, hon. You know, Sam can't see. She can't see that good. I love her so much, but she can't see that good. Sam, say hello. Jasmine, thank you so much for the support, hon. Moonpie, hello. You've had work all this week. Nice to be back. Nice to have you back, girl. Let me see if I can get her pulled up over here. I want to watch the live stream from this morning, but we got to watch the video from yesterday first. We got to.
You know, I want to skip around a little bit more. I am genuinely only interested in when she brings up Yo Mama's name, because the title of this stream, I want to hear what she's going to go with. Like, what would Foodie Beauty need to acknowledge about the Yo Mama situation? What the fuck would she be responsible, or why would it be necessary for her to acknowledge, address any of this? But I do suggest that Shantel acknowledges and addresses Yaba's disgusting ass reaching into real life and calling his fucking wife. I do suggest that she discusses that part of it. Because how dare you, you sick fucking bitch. Ugh.
We have to start there where she breaks her fast in less than 3 5. And that's the thing. But I don't know. You never know.
Just for you, like.
So he was spineless over here talking pure shit on women who can't even speak it, who don't even speak his name. So happy he's gone. You know what? Crazy blonde bitch. Yes. And Gorlick Brad
Of course they're so happy he's gone, because he was making real traction criticizing Yaba. He was about to be on a much larger platform. He was rubbing elbows with Keemstar. He was about to become part of the Lol Cow Live collective, and he had the potential to have some real numbers, and he had fans. Everyone liked him, even though he had the unpopular opinion and they didn't necessarily agree with his message. They all enjoyed him. And that is dangerous for somebody like Yaba. She has been shaking in her fat fucking calf-wide boots since the moment there was goodwill between Keemstar and Yo Mama. She has been so filled with envy, rage, and fear. And we will eventually discuss, because it really does look like, I've seen screenshots where somebody did some digging. It really does look like because of the fact that FFG has been streaming at the same time as Yaba, and Yaba has lost so many subscribers and so many views, it really does look in the back end of things like some views and some subscribers have been purchased by someone. We will definitely look at and discuss that as well. Fucking pathetic.
Did an amazing job covering that shit too. Teddy Pig, thank you so much for your support, hun. She just got herself some new glasses. I still like to give her a hard time, though. We were at the Dollar General yesterday, and I was looking at the sunglasses because they have some really cute ones, right? And they had a clear pair of glasses that looked just like Sam. So I put them on and I looked at it. I was like, look, babe, I'm you. It was fucking hilarious. We went to see Snow White yesterday. That was a good time. We went to see Snow White and we went to Texas Roadhouse. I took her out to eat.
Of course you went to Texas Roadhouse 370. That's what you were excited about. Ugh. But yeah, Belinda says, Yo Mama privated his channel. I'm hoping he'll be back. I don't know if he will be. And if he doesn't come back, I don't blame him. I do not blame a family, a wife and husband, because I'll say again, this is how I imagine that this went down. I would imagine that he had a real conversation with his wife after that phone call was made by Yaba. And he probably explained the entirety and the scope of the caliber of people that he has been fighting against. And I would not be surprised if the wife, after learning that, was like, wow, this is scary. This could potentially be dangerous for us, for our family, for our children. I will not blame him, and I will not be surprised if he doesn't come back. I enjoyed him. I hope he comes back, but I personally will understand from a family perspective if he doesn't. I will be absolutely heartbroken and disappointed. um he was making such waves. He was making such strides. And finally, he was about to reach a larger audience with this important message. And that's why this happened, in an attempt to silence him. And I fear that this silencing is going to be successful. And I don't blame this family if they make that decision. I don't blame them at all.
Just like I told you all I would. Actually, it was me and her and Ray. The boys didn't want to go. I was like, y'all want to go see Snow White? They was like, absolutely not. We'll stay at home and sleep. I was like, you're lost. We're going to Texas Roadhouse, and you know the rules. You don't go, you don't get. I still end up bringing them back pizza, but still. Snow White wasn't that bad. I don't know why it's got such a bad rap. I mean, listen, I'm not into a lot of that singing bullshit, and I was still able to get through the movie. It was pretty cool. The sexless fake marriage of chin candy and frog face.
This is why, no name, this is why I don't understand how she's trying to make fun of him and she's trying to downplay him like he's a pussy. No name says, I would choose my family every day. Everybody would choose their family. That's what a normal person does. That's what a good person does. That's what a good man does. So the way that she's trying to frame this is so fucking disgusting. She is the villain in this situation. And this is a rational set pair of adults and a family who is making the best decision for that family. Because when somebody consistently behaves in this manner, the way that Yaba does, who knows what they're willing to do? Who knows what they're willing to lie about? Who knows what steps they're willing to take to try and destroy you, your life, your family, your livelihood, out of revenge for simply telling the truth that you can't fucking handle. This is disgusting. Yo Mama, if he never comes back, he will go down in girl world history as the cautionary tale of what Yaba is capable of and just what lengths she's willing to go to try and silence those who tell the truth about her fucking behavior. He will go down as that cautionary tale.
It says no comment. But hey, Butter Crumpet, half of that face is swollen. No, her entire face is swollen. I really think it just looks like that the way she's got her ace bandage wrapped around her face. That's why you can't tell that she's completely, it's not just one-sided. I think we had it wrong. Her face is just completely swollen.
Yo, here's another thing. Weird A Pyre says, this is too much and going too far. If you're not afraid of the things that I've said so far and the fact that I now give a shit and I'm going to try to make this message of mine reach as far and as wide as I can, if that doesn't scare you, what should scare you is that karma Karma never misses. Karma never stays at home. It never misses a day at work. Karma is a bigger bitch than I could ever imagine being. Your karma always finds you. Do you know that? Do you understand that? Your karma will always come and find you. Like, take that shit to the bank. Ugh.
I think it was right after she woke up. That's when she broke it. I think so too. Hey, Wicked Crafter, good to see you. Why couldn't they watch another movie? Are you talking about the boys? The boys didn't want to go see Snow White. That's why they can't be bothered with going and seeing Disney shit. Hey, crazy cat lady. Avoiding work for a minute because the tea is hot. Replay gang gang. Love you so much. Thank you for coming in, crazy cat lady. I appreciate your support, hun. The meat is squeezed in there. You're right. Oh, absolutely. Hey, discarded roses.
Not only that, Belinda says that's why they hate me, you, and Gigi. They can call the whole ass family. In fact, we want them to. Not only that, but they have tried to silence and fuck our shit up in so many different ways and have failed at every fucking turn. The real reason why they hate us is because of the truth that we tell about them. Always, that is the reason. That is always the reason. For somebody whose entire channel is calling out somebody's perceived misdeeds, the fact that she goes to these lengths to silence legitimate, valid criticism of her, I don't know how anyone is willing to support this. You are an embarrassment to yourself and your whole genetic fucking lineage if you simply appear in these people's fucking chats and support them to any fucking degree. How can you fucking live with yourself? Like, the hypocrisy doesn't choke you to death at night? I don't understand how these people have no shame, no fucking sense of reality, no sense of personal accountability. Like, where were you raised? And hey, Olap, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, girl?
Annoying update. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I broke my fast. I broke it at around 9:30.
You can't tell me. You can't tell me for 1 second when you made that video.
You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm also going to start making my streams a little bit more streamlined. I'm going to make sure I have only pertinent clips so that it is streamlined, so the message is clear and concise, and the behavior that I am criticizing and trying to display is fully consumable, easily consumable. You have made such a mistake in making me give this much of a shit about what I'm doing here. Things are about to change round these parts, guys. Get ready for it.
Put her up to 1.5 that you really thought that that was going to work out, that you were going to be able to do any kind of fast. Like, I struggle with this, right? Because a part of me thinks that Shantel trolls, and a part of me thinks that Shantel is just, her brain is just so far gone that when she does shit like this, and she wants me underground membership, big back of the freedom. It was low.
So
You know, with the little walk, you were saying was going to change. Yeah. You
like when I don't
weren't taking your metformin, butter,
that
what everybody. You did a pre-recorded video. This is why you don't tell lies, because you can't remember them. She out moves a belated one, and I
have issues.
I'm gonna share out of everything that is going on as far as her health is concerned, over her liver and back to when she was it's together, which I've done.
Obese, and I can't keep her.
Don't doing that.
This was actually not part.
I want to hear her talk. I want to hear her talk to Shantel about what she thinks Shantel needs to acknowledge about the Yo Mama situation. I can't even imagine what she's gonna fucking say.
Cycle. It was more food.
Are probably terrible or metformin. You need to get this song from yeah. You can stop
Salad, a little bit.
Mill. We know what your thing. Well, H, she really is. She's
so exhausted. But
can you in her undies? Because you know her is a fast snicker. Don't you ever try that shit again? Yes, you can, darling. No, darling. One.
like kind of like
Did you guys catch that? Why is she always obsessing and discussing Chantel's fucking undergarments? Why is she always obsessively thinking about Chantel's fucking underwear? All the while forcing her fucking wife in their marital bed to wear Chantel's pajamas. You want this bitch, man. You don't hate her. You're fucking in love with her. There's such a fine line between somebody's biggest hater and someone's biggest fan. Is there any fucking difference at this point? This is obsession. Like, if I were Chantel, I would get a fucking restraining order. Like, this is nuts.
a UTI, like, you know, coming on. And
She's got a UTI coming on, guys. She sure does. You got yourself a UTI?
Oh, she's so happy and excited to talk about Chantel's genitalia. Oh, what a sick fuck.
Going down there, Shantel? Does it burn when you pee? Is your piss thick again?
Wouldn't you love to know? You disgusting fucking problem. Ugh.
And does it smell like barbecue sauce?
Oh,
I don't know.
now she wants to
My
know
kidneys are
how
just like
Chantel's
already like
private smell. Ugh.
having an effect, you know, like it felt kind of like when I was having a kidney infection before, so I have to really be careful with that. And having eaten about, you know, half an hour ago, I already feel the dizziness is gone anyways. So I don't know if I was just supposed to push through that, but I didn't want to chance it with my health issue. So yeah, I was like, you know, but
The question is, how long before she's back on camera mukbanging?
Oh, you can't wait to see your girlfriend, the unrequited love who won't have you. Ugh, you're in love with this woman. Ugh, you see her as your daddy. She pays your bills. She keeps your kids' bellies full. This is your wife. Chantel is your wife. Only she won't let you take a peek at her undies. Ew.
I'm hoping that with taking my meds now, my blood sugar.
You had a fasting blood sugar. Feel better. Exactly. But gotta know, did anyone actually ask Skip the crackhead? So fucking ignorant. She has no idea what you can tell she can. So no, support her and why I says for real. Thank you. No, you're not. You're not gonna follow your diabetic recommendation. And I like how she always slides try before she says anything. So you mean to tell me that you're in such bad shape, right? That you had to go.
Oh, I wonder why. No Name just said Chantel has paused her memberships. That's strange. I wonder why she would do that. I wonder what would make her do that. Oh, I can't wait to hear the fucking strange, fictitious conspiracy theories from those who obsess about Chantel as to the reason why that may have occurred. Just wait. Look for all of the fucking titles from your favorite fucking hippos and for real lol cows, all talking about, oh, is Chantel's channel in danger? Why did she suspend her memberships? Oh, she's on a financial downfall. Uh-oh, Salah's gonna leave her. The money's gone. Blah. I can't wait. I can't wait.
To the extreme measures of water fast and be bonds. It's the journey that never ends. It goes round and round, my friends. I can't remember how it goes. Something like that.
Try, I guess. But that's what I had to eat. I don't imagine I'll eat anything else. I'm still pretty tired.
Nixie says I was out the.
Ugh. Where is the. Does she not do transcript? Where's the fucking transcript? Show transcript. I am not. Where is the fucking transcript? Oh, here we go. I am now, because I don't want to listen to this gobbledygook. I am now just looking through the transcript, looking for Yo Mama's name specifically. Let's take a look. No. Looking for your mama's name, cause I don't want to hear this monster talk any longer unless it's about what I want to hear about. Look at all of this shit. I am quick reading all of this. Like, I can't believe the shit that she fucking obsesses over. Her blood pressure, her fucking health, her dietary fucking needs. It's so fucking crazy. Oh my God. Talking about her water again. Talking about her fucking panties again. Yick. Talking about congestive heart failure, talking about her health. Oh my God. Anything I know about blood pressure. Blah! Oh, she's sitting at 185 views. Those are good numbers for you, Shantel. Ugh. You, the smug, still trust and believe Shantel has nothing to be smug about. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, she's smug. I didn't see that. Strawberries. The fuck is this? Never sure. Well, fucking talking about Thanos. What is this? I'm so glad we're not listening to this. And I'm just speeding through the fucking transcript. Mic down to try to match her volume. Let's see. Ugh. Fucking helmet. Helmet wearing fat individuals, I tell you. To call me an animal abuser on here. What the hell? And then everyone has the nerve to call me an animal abuser on here. I'm assuming that Chantel's saying. Oh, here we go. Here we got a Yo Mama. Let's play it.
So you think because Jovan was kicking cats, it somehow takes away from the neglect and animal abuse that you did to your cats?
It was a joke, bitch. It was so obviously a fucking joke. And let's play a little game. Let's play a little mind game. Let's just pretend for a second that he had actually done that. Let's pretend, yes, Yo Mama is an animal abuser. He kicked a cat to death. Do you understand that even if those things were true, it does not change the truth that he has spoken about you? These games of trying to find something egregious from someone's past and thinking that somehow cancels all of the truths that this other person has spoken. That's not the way the world works, idiot. Even if he is an animal abuser, he was still right about you. Do you get that?
How did you math that? How did you come up with that equation? I'm just curious. I'm going to need to see you work that problem out on a whiteboard for me, if you could. How does Jovan admitting to kicking a cat and the cat later on dying take away the animal abuse that you did to your cats? How does one equal two? I don't get it.
What the fuck? What the F? It's Ramadan hours. Hey, Tangy, Billy, Corrine. Oh, I didn't hear anything about that. Like, I don't know. I don't even.
You have nothing to say. You got no smoke for Jovan. Nothing.
Why do you need her to speak on Yo Mama? What is wrong with you? You're so pathetic, man. Again, I'll say, even in a world, in a fictitious fairy tale world where that joke he told was true, he's still right about who you are. Do you get it? Fucking children.
Nothing. You don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. Not right now. Can't do it. Can't do it. Really. You know, she would be thrilled if this was garlic bread. She would be sitting here reporting on this with a.
You know, your homeboy garlic bread supports and defends Michael Vick, who is a legitimate fucking animal abuser. Michael Vick went to federal fucking prison for conducting the most vicious, vile dog fighting ring. That's garlic bread. That's who you're using as your fucking trump card, you fucking moron. Like, oh my God.
Smile on her face. She would be so happy that a cat got kicked and later died so she could use that against him on the internet. But when it comes to somebody that she's liked for so long,
Bitch, that's what you do. That's what you've done. But you've taken a joke, a poorly fucking weird, in poor taste joke that your mama made years ago and tried to pawn it off as reality while you actually and fucking for real support garlic bread, who legitimately defends the abuse and disgusting maiming of dogs. Are you fucking insane?
she doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's why they say ignorance is bliss, big pixie, but I don't know if I believe that. In some things, yes. Really, Mr. Bazine, I'm happy for you.
Channel, his wife pulled the plug, and then he had to lie about it because he's embarrassed because he's a fucking cuck. And he got told to get off the internet. So he had to make.
I can't believe she's trying to paint it as he's a cuck. That's what a good man does. That's what a good husband does. That's what a good family does, who genuinely cares about the well-being of their children and not internet fucking asspats over everything. I can't believe she's trying to criticize. Like, oh my God.
Make up a story and lie and say that he got copyright. I love that for him.
No. He actually did get copyright claims. He just didn't tell the full story for obvious fucking reasons. And he doesn't owe not you or anybody else an explanation or anything. And in this space, when you're dealing with people like Yaba, it is for the safety of self that sometimes you just can't share the entire truth because it's not smart or safe to do so. She couldn't even sit on her egregious fucking stalker activity long enough. She told on herself that she called his fucking wife. I don't know how or why you thought that was a good idea. You should have kept that in the fucking, you should have kept that on the chest, bitch. You're out here bragging and proud that you did that. You're a fucking narc. You're a pussy, thin-skinned fucking narc problem.
I really don't know. I woke up and I have no idea what's going on. Thanks, Serena. You too.
You know, Javon, if you were employed, you probably wouldn't have had that same outcome. You know that, right?
Joe, he had a couple strikes though, I think already. Starbies, no, I can't. I'm trying to read. Amberlyn Reed, what they're saying about your mom is sadly true. I'm so heartbroken. What did he do exactly? He killed a cat? Shelby Chira. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Amberlyn, by the way.
Oh, Amberlyn, your desperation is showing. What they say about your mama is sadly true. I'm so heartbroken. How could anyone do that? I'm sorry, ma'am. You.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? Amberlyn said that. Amberlyn, who he has fucking rode for hard body, was that quick to fucking turn on yo mama? Yo, that's another one I'm fucking done with. I am so. Did she fucking for real? After the way he has fucking rode for her and defended her, she was that quick to turn on him? I have never been more disgusted with Amberlyn as a fucking human being, ever. My disgust already began when I learned of the financial abuse that she had enacted upon Becky in the past. I really thought she was better than that. I don't know why. But now, if she really turned on your mama so quickly, like, there's no coming back from that.
Also have neglected and abused your animals. Where is Rarity? Where's Rarity? Don't know. What about Twinkie Star? Are you letting Twinkie Star just wallow around in their own shit and piss because you're too fucking fat to go take the dog for a walk? Shut up, Amberlyn. You're no different.
Absolutely, abso-fucking-lutely. Jarella says she wants people to know she did it. See what happens, see what I can do, better not cross me. Absolutely. Her admitting this, her using his government name on purpose in the title and constantly in the live stream, this is all tactics to try and send a message to those who would even think to cross her in the future. Like, I can't, I'm so fucking disturbed and disgusted, guys. I have never genuinely been filled with rage the way I am about this particular situation. I've always, I yell and I say that I'm mad, but I have never actually felt like if I wish you could see my face right now. I am beat fucking red and damn near sweating bullets trying to contain my fucking rage about this fucking situation. I can't even articulate properly how I'm fucking feeling.
Oh, he removed his channel? If he's under heat for something that disgusting, then that's true. Like, this is what I mean. Kick the cat.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, you don't even respect him enough to do your research, Shantel. He has rode for you so fucking hard. Oh, I'm so, this is really making me so angry, guys.
Ugh, my foot's sick.
You feel sick, huh? What about the cat that you abused and neglected, Shantel? Did you feel sick about that? When you try to starve BBJ, did that make you feel sick? When you let BBJ walk around in pain, Shantel, did that make you feel sick? Okay. All of these people, they're so fucking fake, man. All of them.
I'm really hoping, Yaba calling people fake is very rich coming from, I can't even handle it. I would imagine that once Shantel is educated on the situation and once somebody informs her as to what's really going on, I am hoping she will change her tune in regards to Yo Mama. Yo Mama has just been treated, Shantel, the way everyone treats you. Do you like it when people run with false fucking narratives and call you a bad person? Shantel, I'm telling you right now, you better not be willing to turn on this man who has rode so hard for you. I really hope that you are open and that you listen to those who try to educate you onto the situation. Yo Mama is being treated the exact way that you are treated right now, and he needs your support. The way he has supported you from Jump Street for so long, he needs your understanding and support right now.
Seattle Sapphire, hey girl, you can't tell me Foodie didn't know what happened. She follows everything. She absolutely knows all the details. Seattle Sapphire, she's playing stupid right now. She doesn't have to try very hard either. Thank you for the support, hun. Duper's Delight, exactly. Hey girl.
You want to know what it is, Capone Boxer? Capone Boxer says Foodie ain't loyal. You know, it shouldn't be about loyalty. It should be about the truth. Like, I'm not loyal to anybody either. Loyalty is a different thing. It's about, let's be honest about the situation. Let's tell the truth about people and their words and their intentions and their actions. Let's not just run with false narratives that are created by those who seek to harm and silence. It should be about the truth and, yes, decency. Loyalty should have no part in any of this. It's about the truth.
Real Amber has a tick beside her name, isn't it? Is that the real Amber Lynn? I don't think the real Amber Lynn would say that she's
Timbit, we all saw the condition that Timbit lived in. We all saw the condition that Sam had to live in. We all saw you have to pick up clothes off your floor and smell them to see if the cats had pissed or shit on your clothes because the litter box was so.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stream again in a little bit. I have something that I need to do real quick. I'm going to stream. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. So look for my notification. We will stream again tonight. I will see you guys in a little bit. Thank you to everybody who supported so generously. You guys are the best. I will see you later tonight. And we will cover everything that needs to be covered. But I will be back. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it this time. There's a fire burning inside me, and we shall reconvene a little bit later tonight, guys. I will see you then. Be safe, and I'll see you guys later.